everyone, and welcome to this month's Ascension Teachings Q&A. So today I'm going to be channeling Archangel Raphael, and we are joined by some of our members here. Hello, everybody.
Hello.
All right, well, I'm going to read out a pre-channeled answer that Raphael brought forth. So he says, Dear ones, you are complete in every possible way. You are the life force of all that is, manifested in human form, expanding the very life force throughout all that is by your action in the moment. You are a movement of life force energy that nourishes your being and nourishes all life. You are the life force that is aligned to everlasting vitality and everlasting well-being. It is your focus on the illusions of your untrue reality where you believe and manifest the stories of something other than being perfect, of completeness, of divine perfection. All is energy, and all perceptions and all felt experiences of ill energies, of diseases or unwanted energies will play a role in honoring your physical expression of health and well-being. You are a manifestation of the divine, playing the role of a separated being of the divine. It is in this role where you are called to address the divine within you, to embrace your God state in physical form. I wish to explore the energies of well-being with you and the energies that will assist you in discovering your complete divine form that you have always been. Archangel Raphael. Wonderful. All right. Well, without further ado, I'm going to bring forth Raphael for you. Dear ones, it is Raphael coming through. Do you know how perfect you are? Do you know that you are a perfect manifestation of Source? Did you know that everything that is happening in your physical body is a manifestation of your belief systems? It is a manifestation of your soul contracts that is playing a role for you for this exploration of life. Did you know that the disease that you experience is allowing you to remember your true divine state? Yet there were programs in play here in the illusion of physical reality where you judge this as something as unwanted. You may even have a sensation and experience of suffering through these conditions. But my dear ones, know that there is a reason for you to experience such things. It is linked to your soul contracts. It is linked to how you wanted to explore reality here. Just know that who you truly are is a perfect state of the divine, manifested perfectly in a human being. Now, because you are manifested in the divine being of the human being that you are, you have set up for yourself certain explorations that has allowed you to experience the disconnection of the divine in physical form, because you wanted to explore duality, because you wanted to explore fear and the manifestations of fear in physical form. You wanted to explore such experiences not only in your society, in your physical reality, but also within the physical body. It is a condition of the human collective to want to control every aspect of your life, to control your life experience and society of those around you, and of course, to control the conditions of your being, to control the energy of your being. This is we would say, a normal reaction for a human that is attached to duality consciousness, and it was set up that way. You wanted to explore reality in this way. But my dear ones, now it is a time of greater remembering, and you have wanted to use this as a catalyst to go further inward, to allow it to release what no longer serves you. My dear one, know that all that is attracted to you through your belief systems, through your vibrations, becomes attracted in your energetic field because you are energy. So if you have a perspective based on fear, and if those perspectives are acted on and believed and integrated within you to such a point, they then become manifested within your energetic systems. And then over time, if you do not address such beliefs, they then become manifested in physical form. Now, your body is divine. Your body is intelligent, and it is alerting you that you have some programs that you have not addressed, some belief systems that you are not looking at. You see, all is assisting you in your evolution, whether it is the intelligence of the physical body or the intelligence of all that is coming through you in your physical reality. Your cells are intelligent, all aspect of your being as an intelligent. My dear ones, it is not an empty suit here. It is intelligent because the human being is a part of Gaia, and you chose to be expressed through the human form because the human form is highly advanced, and the human form has, we would say, attachments to different paradigms, different programming in physical reality that is aligned to your soul contracts, and that is aligned to the collective soul contracts. So, my dear one, if you are experiencing certain diseases in the physical body, then know it is there for you. That know that is either a releasement of programs, or it is alerting you to belief systems because perhaps you were ignoring the tests that were set up in your reality, and because you have ignored, or perhaps you do not feel brave enough to face them, your body can take over here, and the intelligence that it is to alert you to such belief systems. Belief systems not only based in fear, but that is based on duality, that you are separate from all that is, that you are actually separate from your body. You are one with your body. Yes, your body is a vessel, but it's much more than a vessel. It is an intelligent, divine vessel because it is aligned to Gaia. It is an aspect of Gaia, and Gaia is intelligent, and she is, I would say, a vital energy source for you that gives vital energy flows to you, and integrations and activations in the physical form of the human. She is here to assist you, and Gaia and all her elements is here to help, we would say, ease these transitions in the physical body. This is all here to assist you. Many of you have disregarded the power of Gaia and her healing qualities. And when we say healing, healing is a concept on duality, because in higher truths, no healing is needed because all is perfect. And we are all here to assist you on your frequency. So if you have attachments to duality, if you have attachments to separateness and dis-ease, and we will assist you on this level of healing, because you are still attached to the concept of healing. To release these attachments to duality is to release the notion of healing itself. Now, we know that you have been conditioned to believe that there is healing, we would say, sources from outside of yourself that can fix you, that can heal you, that can alleviate. But my dear ones, know that all the healing that exists, whether it is perceived to be from another or from a source outside of yourself, is all coming from within you. They are all playing a role for you to instigate that healing, triggering effect that you may perceive to be an external source, but it is triggering your own healing abilities. My dear one, we will honor the role for you always, until you can come to the remembering state that you are already in perfect wellness. Your journey here is only to remember your perfect divine state. So listen to your body. You may listen to your intuition in other ways, but do you really listen to your body? Do you listen to the subtle energies that flows throughout your being? Your body is guiding you every step of the way. Have you tried communicating with your body and asked it, what is the lesson there? Some of you may be exploring oneness throughout your reality, but you have not, we would say, fully addressed oneness in your physical form. This is another step in the oneness dimensions that you have now entered as a collective in exploration. And this is why many of you are experiencing dis-ease within the body. It is a releasement. It is to address. It is to accept the conditions. When you accept the conditions, you are not saying to the universe, you wish these conditions to continue. What you are doing, you are releasing the resistance to it. The longer that you are resistant to any physical dis-ease, the longer it will stay within your felt experience in the body form. Communicate with it. What is it showing you? It is a gift, although it may not seem like a gift from a human comprehension standpoint. We understand this because you have explored dimensions of separateness, of duality for many eons in your programs of the human collective. And because you're attached to collective consciousness, these programmings are quite instilled within your belief systems. And these belief systems are, we would say, attached in your physical form. But you are in the process of releasing this. And to assist in this releasement is to acknowledge how perfect you actually are. That you are already in perfect wellness. And it's only a perception where you see that you are not in divine perfection. Is it because you're comparing your health status to others? You know that all others are versions of you. And they are all uniquely playing the role according to soul contracts. Your soul contracts are unique. However, there is also a connection to the collective soul contracts. My dear ones, remember that if you require healing, then ask within. as you go through this process of communicating with your body and releasing the programs that is no longer needed. Reach out to Gaia, connect with Gaia, for she will assist you in this process. But all the processes that exist is all processes that is already within you, because you are one with Gaia. It's only because of your attachment to duality where you believe it will only be successful if an external force can assist you. All the healing is from within. And it is in this journey of moving through dimensions into oneness remembrance, where you remember that you were always perfect, dear ones. And it is our honor to come through in this way. You know, many of you may be experiencing certain symptoms right now, dear ones. What would you like to discuss today?
Well, first of all, hi, Raphael.
Hello, my dear one.
You assisted me on my journey to discover that I was a light worker. And you have been with me on my journey so many times and assisted me when I was remembering my healing abilities, which was really fun. But I really liked what you said, that letting go of healing was new to me, because there are a lot of humans that seek healing, right? Because they're in physical ailment. And Isis always tells me when I heal, a friend of mine or whoever comes across my path, I always see them as perfect. And I just feel like I just assist moving energy, to be honest with you, in their body, and that they're really healing themselves, and their inner being is either healing them or allowing it to still be, because the message hasn't been received. And so I'm never attached to the outcome of healing or not healing them. But I understand that the body is really the messenger around our beliefs. And I have personally, and you have assisted me when I went through many physical manifestations within my body. I'm like, Raphael, can you just help me just for this moment so I don't feel pain? It's so intense. And you're right. And you did, and you definitely helped me. And whether it was me or you, or it doesn't matter, because that was my belief, right? But I always feel like you're my friend and you're always there for me, and that's all I need, you know? But it is interesting, because I think there are a lot of people that need your assistance to help them cross that threshold, because sometimes that pain is really intense. And whether they believe they can heal themselves or not, it doesn't matter. And I think you assist us a lot. And so thank you so much.
My dear one, know that I am you and we are one. Those attached to duality systems, we appear as separate from you. Just like we are coming through Kimberley and you perceive my presence as separate from Kimberley, as separate from you. And we will honor these belief systems. It is a program that the human collective are moving through and transcending into oneness remembrance. So because of this, we will honor your frequency. So we will honor to continue to coming through as perceived separate beings to perform healing from an external force until you are able to remember that it was actually you healing yourself. We are assisting you on many different dimensions, and the dimensions where you are able to instantly heal yourself is existing already. Once you can address these beliefs and further let go of duality belief systems, you'll be able to remember this for yourself. You'll be able to attract that dimension to your physical reality where you will be able to heal yourself. Can't you see? It's all in relations to frequency. And we understand that if people are in pain, we would say they, as a normal physical reaction, as part of the human programs, they might find it difficult to seek higher perspectives. And in that case, they may wish to reach out to the angels, to other light workers that can assist. And this is okay, because this is a process of moving from duality to oneness. But as you move through these dimensions, you will know that they may assist you, but they are actually activating those energies within that person. All the healing capabilities are within you. However, depending on your soul contracts, perhaps you do not want to be healed. Perhaps you do not want to be healed instantly, and there is a reason for it. And we will honor your soul contracts here, my dear one. Of course, soul contracts are not locked in stone, and soul contracts can be changed if the awareness is there and if you choose to explore your lesson in another way. And this is why there are themes in your life. If you do not, we would say, explore a certain condition that unlocks a theme, that unlocks a lesson, it will be shown and expressed in another way until you can remember and be aware of that lesson and transmute it from fear into love. Now, those of you who experience severe pain and to certain conditions where it affects your quality of life, then just know you have a powerful life purpose, because this is why you chose it for yourself. You wouldn't have chosen it for yourself pre-birth unless you knew you could manage it. My dear ones, many of you, the light workers out there, have experienced certain conditions in your own life that has catalyzed you to a point where you can remember how powerful you are. And this is the case for people who are suffering here. It is a catalyst to remember their own power. And it is about letting go of resistance. And this is why the light workers are here, to help remind them of their power. Now, to help remind them of the power could be through words, or it could be through healing techniques. But these healing techniques is also activating the remembrance of their power. And this is how all true healing works. It activates of the remembrance and activation of their divine blueprint. And they perceive this as someone else healing them, but it's only an activation of their own healing abilities. And that person, if you are called to heal another person, then it is your soul contract to honor their soul contract in the dimension that they vibrate in. So you are in a, we would say, a combination soul contract here, playing each other's roles in duality to help activate the remembrance. So this is how it plays out in physical reality. So know that you light workers out there, if you are called to assist in healing or heal yourself, there is a reason for it. But just know behind that call, know that what you are actually doing is activating the healing within that person or within the collective. Because know that in higher truth, no one needs fixing and no one needs healing. because they're already perfect. It's only through the dimensions of duality where you experience disease, where you experience the need and the urge to have healing. It is all there for you and for your journey. So, because many of you are still attached to duality as you transition to oneness dimensions, let's talk of ways you can assist in your own healing, my dear one. Let us do an exercise together, shall we?
Okay.
My dear ones, close your eyes and go within. Scan your body. If you wish, start from the top of your head, and imagine an energetic force field moving down your body, just like a scanner. And just notice any resistance in your body. Is there any physical tension or any energetic tensions as you move down to your feet? Take note of this resistance, of any physical disease or energetic disease. Once you can be aware of this, then focus on it. Firstly, practice gratitude. Thank it. Thank your body for showing you what needs to be addressed here. Start with thanks, and this will automatically increase your frequency here and your healing abilities. So once you have thanked it, thanked your body, now communicate with it. Ask it, what would you like to show me? Why am I feeling this or experience this within my body or within my energetic systems? Open a dialogue. Let go of the resistance to the answer. Many of you have belief systems that this communication is not possible. So because of this, you have blocked off the communication. So you may need practice with this. Connect. Ask it, can you show me what needs to be addressed in physical form? It may be an actual body part. Once you can do that, ask it, what is the energetic and emotional aspects you wish to show me in relations to this? Now, the answer may be subtle. You may disregard it, but the answer is still there if you allow your belief systems to remember, to acknowledge that this communication is possible. And once you can acknowledge this emotion, and once you have this communication of the emotion that is attached to it, then ask, what are the beliefs attached to this emotion? What are the beliefs and the thoughts that has attribute to this expression? And as you practice this, you will receive an answer. Just know the answer may not come straight away, depending on your belief systems in relations to your body and your body's communication here. Just know it is possible. Listen. Are you listening to the answer? It may be subtle. Be still with it. Continue to thank it for showing you. If you still cannot connect, continue to express gratitude and thanks for this opportunity to self-heal, to show you how powerful you are, that you have the ability to address disease within the body and to release the resistance around it. And as you continue to practice gratitude, you will notice your frequency increase here, which will allow you to be more sensitive to receive the answer. If you are still experiencing resistance here, love it. Show how much you love this area of you, whether it's a physical part or whether it's an energetic part. Express how much you love it and how it assists you in your physical reality. Express it. Connect to your heart energy and use your heart energy to shine light on this part of you. Imagine your heart energy opening up now. And see the light shining from your heart energy as it travels into this part of you. Make the intention that this light is to illuminate the answer here. Make the intention for this light to dissolve the resistance for you to hear the answer, for you to feel the answer. When you are ready, you may open your eyes. And how was this exercise for you?
It was a lot of fun.
Were you able to notice any resistance in your body or energetic field?
I did. And my body wanted me to dance.
Wonderful. It's a physical movement, but also movement of energy.
Mm-hmm.
And all movements of energy helps to activate other energy. So this is unique for you. So can't you see how the healing approaches are unique to that individual? Because it relates to your soul contracts and it relates to what you wanted to explore here. So this is just a glimpse into your ability that you all have. It is all within you. And we understand there are many of you that have the calling to assist in the healing of others. So continue to do this with the awareness that you are activating the healing within others, the remembrance within others through their divine blueprint. Because you are one, when you connect to another's energy, you are connecting to oneness. And in oneness, all energy flows. All the healing abilities and all that is flows between you and another because you are one. So once you can acknowledge that that other person or that other thing or the collective is perfect and that you are one, you will then be able to let go more of the resistance here. And you will then be able to activate more of the inner healing in your terminology. Because if you recognize that when you heal another person, that person is one, you are sharing each other's energies. You are sharing source energy that you all are. You are all manifested here as source. And to live an expression of physical wellness is your birthright. but understand that some of you chose to experience disease in the body. So if this is you that is watching or listening to this, do the same exercise. Ask it, why is it expressed within you? And do these steps, because you will find that once you can come across the answer, and once you can release the resistance to it, then you'll find that disease will no longer be needed because it has done its job. Know that you have the power within you. You always have. Another way of healing is connecting to Gaia, as she is you, as she is a vital energy source that flows throughout you as well as source. All is one. So make the intention, imprint the energy with your intentions as you breathe. Make the intention that as you breathe the air, you are breathing in life force energy that will vitalize your body. It can be as simple as that. When you connect to the waters, when you bathe yourself in the waters, imprint the waters, imprint it with energy. When you make an intention, you imprint these abilities. So you can imprint the water for it to be a healing water. You can do this with the water that you drink. You can do that when you have a shower. You can do that when you go into the ocean. You can imprint with your intentions. This is why your intentions are so powerful here. When you bathe in the water, let's say the ocean, make the intention that you intend for this water to relieve some of your physical disease, to allow you to align more to who you truly are, for you to remember more of your power, to allow you to remember your healing abilities that are already within you. And take note of how you feel in the water, how it touches your skin. You may wish to envision colors here. When you drink, you may wish to imprint it with sound, the intentions with sound, with intentions of light, for all is energy. When you use your imagination, you are being a God co-creator here. Your imagination is not make-believe. It is you activating the God particle. It is you being the God creator that you are. So go play here, mighty ones. Experiment here. Because you are powerful. And now it's great remembering. You are starting to remember more of this for yourself. It is just one step. Practice these exercises, for it is for you.
Thank you, Raphael.
It is my pleasure, for I am one with you. And during this time of great awakening, many are questioning their abilities of healing and questioning what actually needs healing. Whether it's yourself, whether it's the collective, whether it's Gaia. Just know Gaia does not need healing because Gaia is perfect just like you. And she's ascending just like you, for we are one. But we'll honor your belief systems until you can come to a point where you can release duality programs. Dear ones, if only you knew just how perfect you are. You are on your way in remembering this for yourself.
Thank you. I do feel that, Raphael, and I am so grateful for you and your energy in assisting us. And I really can very much so relate to the people that I heal. Until you said it tonight or today, they are awakening. They are remembering who they are with these multiple sessions that I do for healing. And I found it curious, but I just thought like, oh, well, I'm just a conduit for energy. I'm just flowing energy. I'm just a facilitator. But I think it is awakening them. So when somebody goes to a healer, it may be an energetic healer, it really does assist awakening the clients.
It is an activation.
Yeah,
You're assisting them in their belief systems because they're attached to duality and they may only believe that another can heal them. So you're playing that role for them, for the dimension that you both exist in. But as you remember more of oneness, you'll recognize that you are just playing the role and you are activating their healing potential. You are activating that remembrance. They are perfect. And then by doing so, you'll further increase the healing potential because you'll then be connected more to oneness. And as you connect more to oneness in your remembrance, you allow those activations to be more potent and powerful that is felt within another.
Raphael, I have to ask you this. So I got a glimpse of me healing, I don't know, like a lot of people, like 1,000, like a lot of people. And it was weird because I just sensed the healing was really sort of like a push of energy still, but it was a collective energy. So I guess it's tied to their belief and my belief of that healing in that moment to be a wave across the crowd. And it's just really an activation.
My dear one, there is an energetic, we would say, correlation here in a physical sense. So this is why there is a dynamic of energy here when you are physically with someone and when there is a group of people together. There is an energetic interchange here, which we would say can activate certain energy flows to be more potent. And of course, it is also relates to the belief systems on how effective this will be, how resistant they are. It's all to do with the belief systems and the dimensions that they are existing in. If you have this calling, and if they have a calling to come together in such a way, then it is for them. It is an activation of the healing potential. And if there is an activation of this healing potential in a group that is together physically, that it enhances this effect because you are connected as oneness. And the recognition that you are connected to oneness allows it to be more potent. So this is why when there are certain gatherings of people, you may already experience this when you do like meditation classes or any classes that there's more than one person together, you may experience the energy to be more potent because you are one and you're allowing each physical person to be, we would say, conductors of this energy. And it assists in further activating and using the oneness within physical reality that is still attached to duality, because in duality there are separate people. So it's honoring the oneness and it's also honoring the duality because you are still attached to duality consciousness. So as you move through these dimensions from duality to further dimensions of oneness remembrance, you will find that healing approaches will shift accordingly to match the frequency of that person, to match the frequency of the collective. You will find there will be more oneness approaches as you move further into oneness remembrance, because you are all connected to all that is. And as you as a collective attract higher dimensions of oneness, you'll find everything in your reality will shift in accordance to that vibration. So whether that is healing modalities, or whether that is how you communicate with one another, and every aspect within your physical reality will shift, because once you shift consciousness, everything must follow that in accordance to that dimension. This is why your reality will shift. Your healing abilities will shift, and the notion of healing will shift. The notion of oneness will shift. Everything shifts in according to the dimension that you reside in. The frequency that you are vibrating as a collective, but also in a perceived individual sense. And we would say there are uniquenesses here because of your soul contracts. It is all playing a perfect, beautiful
that really helped.
catalyst to assist you in activating the remembrance of self-healing.
Thank you, Raphael. That really helped. Understanding that it's the oneness dimension, as my vibration moves, as the collective vibration moves, a mass healing can be obtained because of the dimension of oneness and the belief. And I think when I got the glimpse, I mean, I saw it and I understood it intellectually, but I was just like, really? I mean, I heard stories about it, but I was just like, huh, all right. But that really explained it, how that's possible. That makes sense.
You are already healing the collective. Everyone that exists here is healing the collective, because you are all connected to the collective soul contracts. It is just that maybe the collective does not feel the physical effects of it because of the state of frequency you are vibrating out as a collective. But no, this mass healing is already taking effect. This mass rise in frequency is already existing. It's always existed. It's just in your felt experience of physical reality, you may not physically feel this. So this is why when there are group meditations or intentions to heal the planet, intentions to heal the collective or to connect to those in the collective, there is a connection that does play its part, but just not everyone will feel this. So we'll get to a point where you can make the intention to assist in this raising of vibration, activation of self-healing within the group or within the collective, and those in the collective or in the group will be able to feel the physical effects of this. It's just because your belief systems are attached to the dimension you reside in, the frequency that you are vibrating in. As you explore different frequency, we would say in your perception levels, but there is no such thing as levels, but because you're attached to duality, dimensions and levels is something that you can comprehend. So as you move through different levels within a dimension, you will find that things will shift in accordance to that. So just know, whenever you go inward, you are expanding all that is. Know, by you existing, you're expanding all that is, because you are one with all that is. So just know, when you feel like you need to heal others or heal the collective, once you can heal yourself in this terminology of duality, once you can look at the programs that needs to be transcended, once you can address your soul contracts here, what you are doing, you are then already assisting in the raising of the vibration and activating the self-healing in the collective. You're already doing that. This is why you do not have to go out and would say heal the world and heal conditions, because once you go within and do the work internally within yourself, you are then enacting that within others, because you are internally connected to oneness. It is just in the dimension you reside in now currently that those others may not feel the physical effects. But those who are sensitive enough will feel these effects, because there are certain people within the collective, light workers, who are more sensitive than others because they've chosen to be more sensitive, because they've chosen to play the role as the light worker, as the way shower, as the activator here. But not everyone chose to remember who they truly are. But everyone is capable to feel these effects, my dear one. So just know that all that you do within assists the collective and assists the other, because you are all connected. You are one. We are coming through as separate beings, through Kimberley, or through separate other people, your perceived perception of duality. But there'll come a stage where you recognize that we are you. We are the divine beings. You are the divine beings. You've always been this. These words that we speak are words you already know. It's just you have forgotten this power because of the dimension you are residing in. But you are in a time of great awakening. And you are starting to remember more of who you are. And this is why you are drawn to such teachings. And this is why you are receiving more knowings of such practices and certain concepts. It's because you are remembering. These words are just one more tool to activate the remembering within you. This communication, this event that is occurring right now that you are engaging in, is another way of activating this remembrance within you. We are not in high truth teaching you anything. We are just activating this remembrance within you because you already know it. You are already enlightened beings. You are already healed. The dimensions that exist where you are instantly healing one another and each other and knowing that you're one already exists. It's only an attraction of the dimension to your physical reality when you as a collective and our perceived individual are vibrationally ready for it. It is just one step, but this shows you how truly limitless you are. It is only in your perception of duality where you do not see yourself as capable or powerful enough. And this is shifting. You are experiencing the shifts. You are experiencing the purge. And with the purge, what is currently going now in your society, these programs that attach to duality, that attach to fear, is now being released from the physical form, from the energetic systems within your perceived individual physical state, and with that within the collective. And as such, you may see the effects of this, and you may feel the effects of this. And this is why you may see certain conditions in your society that you may deem as unwanted, because it is a manifestation of the purge in process. Now, the purge is the releasement of programmings based in duality that is no longer needed. And it's up to you how long you go through this purge process, because if you are continuing to be resistant to it, then it will stay as long as it's needed until you can release control of it. So if you want to move through these stages of the purge, these stages of releasing what no longer serves you, then the way to go through it more smoothly is to accept it and to release the resistance to it. Thank it for giving you the opportunity to explore life that you chose, for all fears and all programs based on duality consciousness is also right. It is just no longer needed. It assisted you to a point of time in your time continuum, and ending it. So thank it for all that it has given you, that it has allowed you to explore, but it is no longer needed. So thank it and allow it to be transmuted through you. And if you're experiencing this manifested in a physical way as it moves through you energetically, as it gets transmuted, then practice these exercises that we have discussed today, and would say, listen to your body. The way of operating has shifted. Listen to your body. Does it need rest? Does it need to dance? Listen to your body. Your body will show you it's intelligent. And just know that this is a transitional period. And many of you may find it challenging in this period of time that you are experiencing in, but it's because you are highly advanced. You knew by coming here in this physical reality during this time continuum at this point, you'll know you'll be experiencing such things. You'll know you'll be in the, we would say, this transitional period where it is quite intense in a human perception. Know that what you are doing is you are actively and powerfully transcending these programmings, not only within your perceived individual self, but within the collective, to move you into further remembrance of oneness, to move you into further remembrance that you are the divine God that you are, for you are one. It is a oneness transition. You are already one, you are already enlightened, and this is the journey to remember your power, and it is the journey to remember that you have always been one, that you've always been perfect, that you are not separate. So ease into it. Practice gratitude for your body, for the conditions in your life, the conditions that your body presents, that society presents, because it's all connected. Everything is a manifestation of the programs of your beliefs. If you want to heal the world, then heal yourself. Once you can see yourself as perfect, as complete, you will start to experience the world being perfect and complete. All is a manifestation of you. All is one. And you are part of Gaia. So use her in assistance in your healing journey. Call on me, call on all what you call as external spirit guides, but we are you. But if you're attached to a fear, attached to this duality consciousness at such a point, then we will assist you and then we'll honor your belief systems in this way. It is just one step to remember that you are the powerful, perfect, complete being that you are. Is there anything else you'd like to discuss before we finish here today?
No, I'm good. Thank you.
My dear ones, know that wellness is who you truly are. You're a source. Life force energy, source energy is the very energy that you breathe. Imprint it. Use your God creator abilities to make the intention that when you breathe in energy that revitalizes you, that energizes you, that allows you to remember your perfect divine state. You are a God creator. As you co-create in creative ways, you are then activating more of this, the God that you are. You are then acknowledging that you are a God creator, which allows you to activate further your power in remembrance. Know that you are already enlightened, that you already are perfect in every single way. It is only your perception of duality where you judge this, where you see things as separate or as unwanted. Mighty One, know there is much more going on here than you can comprehend in your state of frequency. You are one and you are love. All that exists, all that is expressed and manifested in your physical reality, whether it is within your society, whether it's in your physical body, is allowing you to go inwards, to remember the powerful being that you are. And you co-created this pre-birth because you knew how powerful you are, how advanced you are. So remember that you are powerful. You will not be here otherwise. Listen to your body and listen to the call. And be aware. Take note of the oneness playing out in all aspects of your life. The awareness of oneness is already there. As you continue to move into more remembrances of oneness, you will start to see oneness being expressed more in your physical reality and within your bodies. To take note of any changes that are occurring, for it is a manifestation of the shift. And it's the great awakening shift that allows you to remember more of your divine state, dear ones. It is with our love that we come through. Know that we are one. We are you. Farewell. Dear ones, place your palms out. Make the intention to connect to our energy, to Kimberley's palms. Make the intention to feel this energy course through Kimberley into yours. Course this divine energy, for we are one. Feel the sensations on your skin. Breathe in universal life force energy. That is the life force of all that is the very essence of source, which you are. Feel this energy open your heart center to release the resistance, to allow it to activate your healing potential, your healing abilities, your powerful source abilities into your remembrance. Place your hands on your heart center. Connect to that energy. That energy is love, and that energy is who you are. That energy is divine, for that energy is you. You are divine and you are one. It is with the love that we come through today. Remember your power. Remember the love that you are. Remember the perfection that you are. Farewell.